Welcome to the world of engine dismantling. This guide is here to help you take apart a car engine. Whether you're fixing it up or just want to learn, we'll go through it step by step. Safety and being organized are super important when working on engines. We'll make sure you know how to do it right. Let's get started. This guide is designed with beginners in mind. We'll use simple words and clear instructions. Don't worry if you're new to this. We'll guide you every step of the way. Just take your time and follow the steps carefully. Before you start taking apart an engine, you need the right tools. These tools will make your job easier and safer. Here are some of the essentials. A socket set, which is a must-have for loosening and tightening bolts. Wrenches in various sizes for different nuts and bolts. Screwdrivers, both flathead and Phillips head in different sizes. A torque wrench to help you tighten bolts to the correct tightness. And an engine hoist, which is optional but useful for lifting the engine out of the car. Safety is crucial when working on engines. Always wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from flying debris. Gloves will protect your hands from sharp edges and hot parts. Make sure you're working in a well-ventilated area too. Engine fluids can give off harmful fumes. Before you start taking things apart, you need to drain the engine fluids. This includes the engine oil, coolant, and transmission fluid, if applicable. Park your car on a level surface and make sure the engine is cold before you begin. First, place a drain pan under the engine oil drain plug. Loosen the plug with a wrench and let the oil drain completely. Next, locate the radiator drain plug and place a pan underneath. Open the plug and allow the coolant to drain. If you're working on a car with an automatic transmission, you'll need to drain the transmission fluid as well. Consult your car's manual for the location of the drain plug. With the fluids drained, you can now disconnect the battery. This will prevent any electrical mishaps while you're working. Disconnect the negative or black terminal first, then the positive or red terminal. Now comes the exciting part, taking the engine apart. We'll break it down into manageable steps. Remember to take your time and refer to your car's service manual for specific instructions. First, remove the intake and exhaust manifolds. These are attached to the engine block and need to be removed to access other components. Next, detach the cylinder head, which is the top part of the engine where the valves are located. Then, remove the timing belt or chain. This is crucial for keeping the engine's timing in sync. Finally, disconnect the connecting rods and pistons. These are the parts that move up and down inside the cylinders. As you remove each component, be sure to place it in a labeled container or on a clean work surface. This will make it much easier to identify and organize everything later on. Section 5. Labeling and organizing. A place for everything. Organization is key when dismantling an engine. You'll be dealing with lots of small parts and it's easy to lose track of things. As you remove each component, label it with a permanent marker or use a label maker. Note where it came from and its orientation. Use plastic bins, trays, or even cardboard boxes to store the parts. You can organize them by engine section or component type. Keep all the bolts and nuts together in labeled bags. This will save you a lot of headaches during reassembly. Section 6. Storing your engine components. Preservation is key. Once you've disassembled your engine, it's important to store the components properly. This will prevent rust, corrosion, and damage. Clean the parts thoroughly. Use a degreaser and a brush to remove any dirt, grease, or grime. Coat metal parts with oil. This will prevent rust from forming. You can use engine oil or a dedicated rust preventative spray. Store parts in a dry and clean environment. A garage or shed is ideal. Avoid storing parts directly on the floor. Proper storage will ensure that your engine components stay in good condition until you're ready to reassemble or work on them further. Section 7. Reassembly considerations, planning for the future. If you plan on rebuilding your engine, keep in mind that reassembly is essentially the reverse of disassembly. Having a well-organized inventory of your parts and a clear understanding of their order of assembly will be crucial. Refer to your service manual for specific torque specifications when tightening bolts. This will ensure that everything is properly secured. Consider replacing any worn or damaged parts during reassembly to ensure your engine runs smoothly. Take your time during reassembly and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. With patience and attention to detail, you can successfully rebuild your engine. Section 8. Troubleshooting tips. Common challenges and solutions. Engine dismantling can be challenging and you may encounter some bumps along the way. Here are a few common problems and how to solve them. Stuck bolts, apply penetrating oil and allow it to soak in before attempting to loosen the bolt. Use a breaker bar for extra leverage. Broken bolts: if a bolt breaks off, you'll need to extract it. A bolt extractor tool can be helpful in these situations. Missing parts? Double-check your workspace and storage containers. If you still can't find a part, refer to your service manual or contact a dealership. Don't get discouraged if you encounter difficulties. Take your time, seek help when needed, and remember that every problem has a solution. Section 9. Conclusion: Mastering the art of engine dismantling. Congratulations, you've now learned the basics of dismantling a car engine. Remember that practice makes perfect. The more you work on engines, the more confident and skilled you'll become. Always prioritize safety, stay organized, and don't hesitate to consult your service manual or seek help when needed. With patience, persistence, and the right knowledge, you can master the art of engine dismantling and embark on your mechanical adventures with confidence.